Okay, hello, hi, welcome to the 4-Digit World Cup Grand Finals. I am the very busy this one guy trying to ref stream commentate this while also refereeing another match that is currently in their tiebreaker. Get hype. As we're already in the ban phase for the United Kingdom versus the United States. In the initial match of the Grand Finals, best of 13, with a potential bracket reset should the United States win the first set. Okay, so now that we've finished the other match in the other tournament, I can actually pay attention to what's going on here, which is the bans having completed, Digital Hypno having arrived, and the first pick of free mod number 2, Reiwa Terrorism, the Terror Diff, coming in from the United States. I'm gonna try to post a match result and hope it doesn't crash my computer to open Discord while I'm doing this. Give me just a moment, please, and thank you. Okay, we are now good to go. This map is 280 BPM. It's a very quick one. I believe the USA did play this yesterday and win it against Russia pretty convincingly. So picking again here is their first pick of the match to try and get things off on the right foot. We're gonna see Kingling Ketamine, which is a name change of some dumbass. Nega and Oscaritos for the UK against Mook, Ches, Exarch, and Digital Hypno on the USA side. It's gonna be Hard Rock from Kingling and Ketamine, hidden from Oscaritos, hidden both from Ches and Digital Hypno. Someone tell Malteser that his new username is really bad. I preferred Malteser. So we're gonna have the over mod here from the United Kingdom. They are gonna have 3 mods versus the 2 of the United States. We'll see if that pays off for them, as we do get a couple of early breaks coming out from Kingling and Malteser, as well as Nega, as well as Mook on the USA side, but that is going to be the USA with an early bit of combo advantage to start things off. It is the very beginning of the map, of course, so not going to be much to write home about as of yet. It is an early break, however, from Ches, which is a bit surprising. He performed incredibly well on this yesterday. I believe he just broke at the very end. Was a large part of the US victory on this map previously. So UK is going to hold on to their early advantage on the map. Still do have the FC from Oscaritos, the only FC in the lobby. In fact, Digital Hypno about 20 combo behind. Not much other combo on the board anywhere except for Nega with about a 440 combo now. Everyone else really struggling on this one. Maybe a little bit of nerves here starting off this match. But many more issues with this map than we saw yesterday from a lot of players, and it's giving the United Kingdom a pretty huge advantage here as Oscaritos continues his SS. Nega not too far behind, just the 1 break, still with over 99.5 accuracy. This is going to be all UK all the time on this opening pick from the United States here. Oscaritos putting on his carry pants. Digital Hypno not all that far behind, but it's not going to be able to match up when you consider the combo being held by Nega and the lack of other combo from the USA. Mook struggling quite a bit. Ches and Exarch building up a bit of combo, but don't know that it's going to be enough unless the UK really struggles at the end here. That's a break from Ketamine. I'm going to keep calling him that just because I see the name, even though I don't like it very much. As well as Ches. Nope, Ches did not miss. Ooh, oh, all right, my client's lagging super hard. Oscaritos broke his FC. I don't think it's enough for the United States to come back, but it's going to make it pretty close here. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, client, for completely shitting the bed. That's really cool. What is... somebody call Peppy. Please, somebody call Peppy. Well, UK is going to win the point. It's going to be a 1-0 advantage and a break point to start off the match, but Jesus Christ, I hate this fucking client. That was really cool. Like, that was an awesome way for the map to end in this stupid scuffed ass client. But it is a break point, so very much not how the United States wanted to start things off. Despite performing well on that yesterday, they did have a bit of trouble today. We did get the FC from Digital Hypno, but not enough to carry the team, with the near FC from Oscaritos and a very good performance from Nega as well. And to the surprise of no one, the first pick from the United Kingdom is going to be DT number 2, Tsuki no Hanataba by Sayuri. It's the insane diff. It's 263 BPM. It's a very quick DT map picked by the best DT team in this tournament. UK has been match in, match out, dominant on DT picks. So there is absolutely no surprise that this is their first pick of the match here. On paper, this is probably the closest thing to a dominant match or map for them, with the United States having banned the other fast DT, DT3. This would be the next logical pick. We'll see though. I mean, upsets do happen even on picks that are extremely favored to one team or the other, but I have to think this is a pretty UK favored one. We're going to continue to have more Bancho issues because that's been the story of the weekend here, as we try to sort out the players for this map. Looks like it may be Jensen and Sage coming in here for the USA, some DT players. UK with Zyfox, Malteser, Nega, and Pengrio. Everybody is ready, so we'll get underway. Map number 2, UK looking to consolidate on their break point. An early 2-0 lead would be a big boon for the UK. The mental state of having such an advantage is not to be underestimated. And we're having some more client trouble. Yay! Yay! I love the Osu tournament client, especially when it decides to act like this for a grand finals. Well, we'll get into the first Ki without issue. 8 FCs still on the board. First break is going to come from Zyfox on the UK side. So it will be the USA trying to capitalize on an early lead here. Pengrio will break for the UK as well. 2 FCs gone before we've even gotten a quarter of the way through the map. The USA still with 4 alive, and Maltese are going to find a break as well as Sage. So just 1 FC left now for the UK, that of Nega. United States still with 3 FCs alive. We'll see how large an advantage they can build up here early on. Digital Hypno, Exarch, and Jensen all looking very strong here. Exarch at 99% accuracy somehow. Pretty remarkable performance through the first half of this map. That is going to be a break from Jensen. So 1 of those 3 FCs gone from the United States. Sage missing as well as Jensen finding another break. So that's 2 FCs now left. Digital Hypno, Exarch, and really no combo backing them up. It's going to be advantage United Kingdom here by a little bit. Jensen stays both missing again. The combo lead pretty heavily in favor of the UK. Pengrio, however, will find a break. A small break, about 2/3 of the way through. It's just a 100,000 point lead for the USA. Nega has broken as well as Pengrio, though. So the USA, as long as Digital Hypno and XR can maintain those FCs, may be able to hold on to this lead. Cyfox and Malteser both become alive. That's going to be Digital Hypno Sage both breaking. XArc making it through the long stream, as well as Zyfox, Nega, and Pengrio, but the ladder 2 and 3 there a bit behind in terms of combo. This is a lot on XArc's shoulders now, as he is the only FC left, and he will be the one keeping the US out in front. This is a very tricky little portion with those triples, and they do find a break from Sage, but everyone else makes it through. UK with a lot of combo here. Will they have enough time to bring this back in the last moments? We'll find out as Pengrio finds a break, but Zyfox, Nega, Ketamine all in combos. However, XArc, Digital Hypno, Jensen are going to match them, and it looks like this will be a breakpoint right back. That's going to tie things up 1-1. 2 break points to open the match. Well, as we said, anything can happen, even if you think something's favored to one team or the other, and this time it's going to be the United States taking a map that seemed to be UK favored, getting that break point right back. XArc with a very strong performance, leading the team to victory, backed up by Digital Hypno and Jensen. Zyfox the best score on the UK, just the one miss from him, but not quite the same caliber of scores behind him. It is enough for the United States to take that point. So that's going to put us right back on pick order here. 1-1, next pick from the USA. Hard to say where they will decide to go here, with there being so many different kinds of maps available to them in this pool. We'll see if they go to the hidden pool, perhaps. They did look pretty good on Border of Ecstasy yesterday. AR8 hidden. You do see Ches Bananas coming in. Yet to come is the pick, however. So don't know. He typically comes in for a lot of hidden maps, but you never know. It's not a guaranteed thing. And it's going to be HD1, hidden number 1. That's Tricklash 220. They did win this yesterday by a pretty convincing margin over Russia. Digital Hypno putting in a remarkable performance, 1300 plus combo with the next best combo not even reaching quite 900. We'll see if he can replicate that performance today and see if he can lead them to victory on this map once again. It looks like the roster is going to remain the same as yesterday, so it's going to be Digital Hypno, XArc, Ches Bananas, and Konyo. United Kingdom, of course, has not been, we haven't seen on this pool yet. So I don't know necessarily what the roster will be, but they do currently have Kingling, Nega, Best, and Pengrio, and it is going to be that roster as their final choice for map number 3. Underway we are. So we'll see if the third pick ends up actually going to the team that picked it, or if we'll see a third straight break point. Digital Hypno will look to fill his own massive shoes from yesterday. So you get the early break coming out from Best 459, but it's right at the beginning. Not much to write home about. The UK is a team whose tech map prowess I really don't know a whole lot about. So it'll be interesting to see how they perform on this one. Do see a couple of early breaks potentially from Ches and Exarch. Hard to say if that might have just been Bancho or if they actually did break there. Pengrio missing as well as Nega and Konyo. So players having a bit of trouble here early on with this one. Kingling breaking as well for the UK. Exarch finding another miss for the USA. Digital Hypno still FCing, and Best 459 not too far behind him just with that early break. So it's pretty much dead even, quarter of the way through the map at the first break. Combo advantage does seem about dead even, maybe ever so slightly in the favor of the UK, but certainly not much. Separating the teams. It is going to be, oh goodness, breaks from both Exarch and Ches Bananas for the United States. However, Best 459 and Kingling following promptly for the UK. So they are not going to be able to take advantage of those misses as Digital Hypno continues his FC. Exarch missing once again. He does seem to be struggling a bit with this map. Somewhat uncharacteristic, perhaps. And the map stays pretty dead even. Ches finding yet another break. It is all on Digital Hypno now to see if he can carry the team through this, as his fellow teammates are really not, unfortunately, backing him up on this pick. UK, meanwhile, has some pretty decent combos on both Pengrio and Nega. Konyo finding a break. This is going to be very tough here for the United States, as the UK now has a pretty noticeable combo advantage. 500 on Pengrio, 450 on Nega, and over 250 on both Best and Kingling. Digital Hypno still keeping the FC, does lose it, and Konyo misses as well. I'm not sure what the chances are of the United States coming back in this one, but nobody with much combo for the UK other than Kingling, so it's still pretty open to any team. There are misses just all over the place occurring on this pick. As we see right there, Ches Bananas, Konyo, Pengrio, Nega, and Best all breaking. Kingling breaking the longest combo for the UK. Digital Hypno and X are going to try to hold on as best they can to bring this lead back. It's only 40k separating the teams. This one's about as close as it gets. Digital Hypno and Exarch, the two big carriers to the United States, are trying to put together their combo when it counts here near the end, and it looks like they might be able to establish a bit of a lead here going into the last section of the map. 700 combo plus for Exarch, 500 combo for Habib. The United States looks like they will be able to run away with this one just a little bit at the end here. The biggest lead anyone's seen on this map is going to be around 100k, and it's going to be right at the end when it matters the most. And that is going to be the United States winning it by about 240k and taking a 2-1 lead. Digital Hypno with the S rank 800 combo. Exarch 3 misses but 929 combo, so those two playing a big role in the United States winning that one. And that's going to be that 2-1 lead. Staying on pick order here. Next pick from the United Kingdom. The United States went down 400k between yesterday and today on that one, but they did win it again. Now, this is an interesting pick here from the United Kingdom. It's going to be Chrono Diver Pendulums, Stars Another, Hard Rock number 2, CS 6.5 pick. Now, I am guessing they feel pretty comfortable on this. They seem to be very strong on small circle maps from their previous matches. The United States, it would not be exaggerating to say they inted this pick yesterday. They picked it and lost it and just did not look good at all. So we'll see what happens today, whether they can kind of right the ship on this particular map, or if the United Kingdom can just outplay them on it. Everyone is ready. No time wasted at all. It's going to be Zyfox, Best 459, Nega, and Malteser taking on the same roster for the United States here. It's Digital Hypno, Chez, Exarch, and Konyo. UK looking to level things out early on here at 2-2. United States going to see if they can get another break point for a 3-1 lead. Client doing its fun things that nobody understands. I did see just a lot of random misses from the USA on this yesterday, so they're going to need to control it a little bit better today if they want to have a shot at winning it. Else they will face potentially losing this map twice in 2 matches. But those are 3 early breaks from the United Kingdom. Zyfox, Best, and Malteser all missing early on. Konyo finding a break for the USA, but still 3 FCs alive on that side of things. And there are now no FCs for the UK as Nega breaks as well. It is only a quarter of the way through, and the United Kingdom already has no FCs. The United States going to jump out to a pretty sizable early lead here, but this map really doesn't let up. There's not an opportunity to just get some free combo on the board. So they're going to need to keep up the concentration and the composure. UK will have plenty of time to make a run at this one, as they do see a break from Konyo once again. Still 3 FCs for the United States, however. About halfway through, it's a 400k lead for the United States. That is pretty significant, but there are big combos being established from Zyfox, Best, and Malteser, and Nega only 200 combo, not too far behind, but, you know, could be doing better as well. Seeing a break, however, from Chez and Konyo. Best gonna break for the UK. Digital Hypno, Exarch still maintaining their FCs. Exarch breaking, as well as Chez and Konyo once again. Digital Hypno the only FC left for the USA, but everyone breaking on the UK, so they will not be able to take advantage of all those misses that the USA just saw. And this one looks like it's gonna stay with the United States. Digital Hypno still maintaining his FC, playing his heart out today, and he's gonna carry the USA on this one. As the UK just continues to break, it's the United States going to take another break point here by a considerable margin. So this is the performance they were looking for on this map yesterday, and they do take the 3-1 lead with their own pick to come. FC coming out until the very end from Digital Hypno, just the one break from him, but that score is pretty big, 960k, with the top score for the United Kingdom being just 492,000, so nearly 500k lead over the top score from the other side, and Exarch putting up a 630k as well to back him up. The UK not doing the best on their own pick, and the United States showing that their poor performance on this map yesterday was maybe a little bit of a fluke as they show up this time around. Those main carries that are Digital Hypno and Exarch, showing why they are held in such high regard. So the next pick to come from the United States, they will see if they can consolidate this break point. It'd be a 4-1 lead if they are successful with their next map selection. And looking as comfortable as they did with the pool yesterday, they've probably got several different options that they're trying to decide between. I don't know if they want to go with Snowstorm or if they want to save that for later. That was an easy win for them yesterday to close out the match. And perhaps they'll want another hidden pick. They do have the AR8 hidden, as well as Mari Maris, hidden number 3, the M2U map. Obviously, most of the Nomad pool is still available. There are 4 maps still there. The only bans from that pool being Choir Jail and Gwyn. So I don't think they would be Heikozen or Lilac, though, so maybe an Accelerate pick if they go to that pool. But they're going to stay in Hard Rock instead. It's going to be Mitsu by Lisa. And this is not a pick that we saw yesterday. This was neither picked nor banned in the United States versus Russia. This is 2 minutes 46 seconds, 180 BPM, 181 BPM, 6.8 stars. Mapped by Daily Care. We'll see if the United States can win 2 Hard Rock picks in a row. One for Breakpoint, one on their own pick. It's going to be Kingling, Best 459, Nega, Malteser for the UK. Same roster still staying in for the United States. Keeping Digital Hypno, Chez, Exarch, and Konyo. That roster looking very strong for them so far this match on really anything except DT, I think. That's the only maps that we're really likely to see too many changes on by the looks of things. Chez and Konyo, the kind of experienced fill backup players to go in alongside Habib and Exarch. We do see the early break here from both Chez and Konyo. Very early on. It's not a super long map, but that was just the intro. UK gonna have a small lead. Start things off. Gonna be a break from Nega. So I'll give the United States a little bit of combo advantage to work with, as we do get some nice client lag. Showing Konyo with another break. We'll see if that was indeed a miss or a little client error. Can never really tell anymore, unfortunately. It's very difficult to spectate and know what's going on. As we go into the first Ki, we're going to see a quick break from Best as well as from Malteser. So just Kingling left with the FC and Nega with a decent combo behind him. As Kingling breaks his FC, Digital Hypno and Exarch still FCing. Chez Banana's not too far behind. So the United States going to have a pretty sizable combo lead as Kingling and Nega both break. There's really no combo for the UK at all. Digital Hypno finding a miss, but Chez Bananas and Exarch keeping their combo alive. So they'll keep the combo advantage. Chez, though, will find a break. This section is basically RNG. Those awkward spaced patterns. Exarch somehow making it through. Keeping a pretty decent combo for himself and keeping the United States out in front by a couple 100,000 points. Gonna be Best and Nega with some combos, but Nega and Ketamine, Malteser, both breaking. So US's advantage. Staying at over almost 300,000 points now, as they look very strong on this pick. Halfway through, it's about 300,000 point lead for the United States, and they're going to show no signs of stopping here. Exarch continuing his well, Exarch was continuing his combo. He and Chez as well as Konyo all breaking. Digital Hypno now with the only combo on that side. But not a lot going on for the UK. Just Best 459 with any combo at all. A lot of breaks on those space stream patterns. Very tricky to keep combo through. Best and Malteser with some combo for the UK. Will that be enough to bring them back? The United States has literally no combo at all. So that's going to erode this lead pretty quickly here for the UK. Best does find a break, however. It may have been enough. There was definitely time left, but everyone from the UK just finding misses in that last section. United States not faring much better, but fortunately they had the advantage going into it. Digital Hypno with a 200 combo is the longest combo in the map. This is just Miss City for nearly everyone in this lobby, and the United States will maintain a 200,000 point lead. Digital Hypno, in fact, still has an S rank. I don't know how, but he does. Well, not anymore. Don't know that it's going to matter at this point. The United States has enough of a lead that they should be able to hold on to this, so that's going to be a consolidated break point and a 4-1 advantage for the USA. This one going their way in a hurry in this first set of the grand finals. Nega mentioning some client lag issues could explain why he's finding so many breaks in this match so far. But that is 4 points in a row on the trot, as they say, for the United States. UK winning the first pick. United States now out to a 4-1 lead. UK's got to right the ship here. Momentum very heavily in the favor of the USA. A pick like that, you can it's kind of a toss-up, just who hits the strange patterns, but it worked out a little bit better that time for the United States. I think it's safe to say, though, that the United Kingdom really needs to win their next pick here. Because falling behind 1-5, 5-1 the lead for the United States would not be a good look going forward in this first set. They do have the bracket reset to fall back on if this first set goes poorly for the UK. But with momentum this heavily against them, gotta be careful to maintain the mental. Gotta find some picks that maybe work a little bit better. Looks like we are still waiting for Nega to come back in with the next pick for the UK, though. Will they try another DT here, maybe? Don't know how they feel about Snowstorm after the United States performance on that yesterday. Heart of Night's a tricky one as well. It's gonna be Shaw. Noah number 6, the Master Diff. So switching it up, they're going with a map that everyone knows, everyone loves or hates. This is a strange sort of map, of course. You know, it's awkward. It's that handsome, extremely regimented concept style of mapping. Nega still having trouble with his lag situation. Player's gonna decide on the rosters. Nega sending in chat. It's gonna be him, Best 459, Oscaritos, and Luminescental. I can say that, I promise. Kingling or Malteser. On the other side, United States, you know, it's gonna be Digital Hypno X Arconio and someone. This is a bit curious. UK did lose on the 6.5 Hard Rock, and they picked the CS6 Nomad. I don't know what to make of that necessarily. They're very different styles of maps, so I don't know if you can directly compare it based solely on circle size. I think the style of the maps is so completely different. It's going to be Jensen coming in as the 4th player for the United States, and the teams have their rosters set. And I think, as I said before, this is more or less a must-win point here for the United Kingdom. I don't want to call this pick like a Hail Mary or something like that, because it's, you know, it's 4-1 the score. It's a best of 13. There's still some maps to be played here. But the UK trying DT, trying Hard Rock, trying Small Circles, Nomad, and Hard Rock, in fact. And this is one of those picks that I don't know how many people necessarily feel the most comfortable on. But we'll get into it and see how it goes for these guys. Early break from Malteser for the United Kingdom as we're just getting into the swing of things. Konyo is going to follow it up for the USA, so 3 FCs to 3. Konyo finding another break for the US. Combo advantage to the UK here. Nega still on 99% FC. Best accuracy there. Jensen going to find a break for the USA. So 2 FCs gone. Maltese are missing once again, but still 3 FCs for the UK, except followed up by Best 459 missing. So Digital Hypno Exarch FCing against Oscaritos and Nega. Oscaritos somehow FCing despite 91% accuracy. Don't know quite what to think of that one. But it's carry. Digital Hypno Exarch, Oscaritos Nega. We'll see how well they can be backed up by the other 2 players on either side. How long can those FCs hold out? Score staying very tight here. About 10,000 points or less. Oh, that's a break from Jensen. That's going to be big for the UK. That's going to help them out quite a bit here as we reach just about the halfway mark. Score gap is only 3,000 points, but that's a decent amount of combo that the United States just lost. So we'll get going into the second half of this map. Oscarito still at just 93% accuracy. Best 459 at 90.9. This is going to be Digital Hypno and XR continuing to battle Oscaritos and Nega, but oh my goodness, Nega finding a break. That is unfortunate timing. Konyo finding a break as well for the United States, so they have no combo backing up, but they have 2 FCs to now just 1 from the UK. USA going to take that lead immediately. Best 459 breaking as well. However, Exarch is going to follow it up with a miss of his own. So the USA really not a lot of combo other than Digital Hypno's continued full combo. 1 man, 1 versus 1 against Oscaritos here, but Malteser backing him up with the combo. Oscaritos will find a break. That is the last FC gone for the United Kingdom. The only combo left on their side is Malteser at 650, but Digital Hypno still out in front of him, still maintaining an FC for the United States. This is outrageous stuff from him. We'll head into the last moments of this map. The United States clinging to about a 60,000 point lead. The combo advantage is really dead even. Digital Hypno with the FC, Konyo with a 440 combo, Malteser with an 860, and Best at Oscaritos adding up to about 600 combo together. Digital Hypno finds a break to his FC. That might be enough for the United Kingdom to take the lead back in the last moments here. Best finding a break, but Malteser and Oscaritos still have combos alive. This one could come back over to the United Kingdom if they can hold on for the last few seconds here. It's going to be desperately close. Will it flicker over? I think it's going to. Konyo and Jensen finding breaks at the end. Nega as well, but he did not have a lot of combo. And it is going to be the United Kingdom with the last moment comeback, holding on to that pick. Somehow, some way, those combos from Malteser and Oscaritos just staying alive when it mattered at the end, as the United States just fell apart a little bit in that last couple hundred combo. The United Kingdom able to pull out the win. Oscaritos with the S rank for himself. Digital Hypno, the highest score in the lobby at 737k, but just the absolute most unlucky timing for his break. If he'd been able to hold his combo for even slightly longer, it was 37,000 points, but instead, the UK keeping it together, avoiding going down another break point. Pick goes back over to the United States, and it's going to be free mod 1. We are going to get to see True Survivor.
Hey, got a permit for those guns?
I've got your permit right here.
It is time for the meme of the map pool. I hope you guys are ready for some CS5 AR7 action. I expect to see a lot of hard rock here. Girl, we need some action. So it looks like it's going to be Digital Hypno, Chesbanez, Exarch, and Lalzep. Of course, Lalzep known as a proficient easy player, so I wonder if he'll be maybe even no-modding this. Obviously, easy score is not doubled in this tournament, so unlikely to see an easy pick, but low AR player there. Okay, so this one's going to be quite interesting here. We've got Oscaritos, Kingling, Nega, Zyfox. We have Hidden, we have Hard Rock, we have Nomad, we have Hidden Hard Rock. United States, we have Digital Hypno, we have Chesbanez, we have Exarch, we have Lalzep, which are going to be running Hard Rock, Hard Rock, Hard Rock. And Lalzep, as predicted, will be a Nomad player on this one. This will be interesting to see what happens. Small circles. Bunch of early breaks. Oscaritos, Kingling missing for the UK. Chesbanez finding a break for the United States. And Nega breaking for the UK as well. Already down to just Zyfox with the early FC live. Oscaritos with the hidden, not maybe going as well as he would have liked early on as he finds another break. United States still with the 3FC is alive. I think Hard Rock is definitely the strat on this one. CS 6.5 may be tricky, but man, AR7 is harder. That being said, Digital Hypno and Chessman is both finding breaks. Exarch and Lalzep can maintain their FCs. This one's gonna remain pretty close in the early goings here. Kingling and Nega both breaking for the UK. Ches Bananas breaking again for the United States. Oscaritos breaking again for the UK. Not necessarily having the best time on this pick. Exarch and Lalzep just keeping on for the US. Digital Hypno and Ches both breaking once again, but those two FCs doing work for the USA here as Kingling finds yet another miss. There are total combos, excuse me, 3 now. There were, for a moment, 2 total combos over 100, I believe. Exarch and Lalzep looking good here. This is, as we said, the playground for Lalzep, the low AR extraordinaire. Oscarito similarly, but not having quite as good a time here. That is going to be no one breaking. We saw a couple breaks on screen, but there were no actual misses. Thank you, Tournament Client, for that one. Exarch and Lalzep still keeping the FCs up for the United States, who have about a 400,000 point lead here. Things trying to settle down as best they can here as Digital Hypno finds another break, but that's matching Kingling. Ches getting his combo back together. Zyfox, Nega, and Oscaritos all getting up towards or past 300 combo, but I don't know if it's going to make much of a big difference to the UK. The United States has quite a large lead, and Exarch and Lalzep are still both FCing. And we see everyone hitting that large Z jump. Exarch popping off here with Hard Rock. Lalzep going crazy with the Nomad pick. As it turns out, this map seems to favor the United States a little bit. UK has plenty of combo, but it's just so late that it's not going to matter. Ches Bananas finding another break right toward the end here, but matched by Oscaritos, and that's going to be it for this one. It's going to be a 5-2 lead here for the United States. They're looking pretty strong. That's going to be about a 500K win on this pick. Oscarito's going gamer mode with the AR7 hidden, but not working out super well for him. Meanwhile, the United States double FC. Exarch and Lalzep, 1 Hard Rock, 1 Nomad FC. And Lalzep, in fact, with the best accuracy on the map by about an entire % and change. Yes, it's a Hard Rock favored free mod, but the best score coming out from 1 Hard Rock and the second best was a Nomad, so can't count out the low AR Nomad gang. Now the United States just 2 points away from sending this one to the bracket reset match.
Hey, got a permit for those guns?
I've got your permit right here.
Permit denied.
Dominoes falling right in the street. Baby, this time there's no retreat, there's no surrender. A devil is rising, a shadow from the past, feeding the flames with fire on the edge of fury.
All right, so who wants to start a GoFundMe for Nega to get him a new computer? Because it seems like that might be a necessity at this point. Next pick to come from the United Kingdom. Taking their sweet time here with this discussion and everything. It is going to be Accelerate, the next pick here from the UK. That is Nomad number 4, the Sota Fujimori Skystars Expert difficulty. From what is a very well-known map set, took its sweet time getting ranked after winning Pending Cup 6. The set hosted by Chaos Litz, of course. Very tricky tech pick. United Kingdom did win the last tech pick in Shaw. However, the United States won Tricklash 220. So I'd call them, you know, roughly even in that particular regard here in this matchup. As we wait on presumably Digital Hypno to come back in for the United States. I can't imagine he won't be playing this. There he is. This is going to be Malteser, Best 459 Nega, and Luminous Sentinel coming in for the United Kingdom. Digital Hypno, Konyo, Exarch, and Mook making, I believe, his first appearance of the match in the United States. So we will be underway with map number 8. United States still holding on to the breakpoint advantage. United Kingdom looking to do the best they can at staying alive in this first set here on their next pick of their own. I don't know what Best's client just did. It loaded the last map for some reason. There we are. We sorted out properly. We will be just starting things here. It's another very tricky slider heavy tech map. We will see how the players can perform on it. They have pretty much everybody's looked pretty good through this entire match, so expect good things here. Early breaks from the United States, 3 of them in fact. Digital Hypno, Exarch, and Mook. UK still with 4 FCs alive. Will look to take a pretty big early advantage here, as it is instantly about 80,000 points nearly. That was not what the United States needed. And everybody has broken now, except for Konyo. However, Ketamine, Malteser, Luminous Sentinel, Luminous Sentinel Best all breaking, so Nega the only combo left for the UK. However, the United States has no combo at all, so they won't be able to take any sort of advantage away from those misses. And Nega is just keeping it going here. 98% accuracy, still keeping the FC alive. As his teammates break around him, he remains the rock. As I say that, he does find a break, so does Lumi, but Best and Maltese are getting their combos back together a little bit. United States continuing to find more breaks. Their only real combo, about 220 on Exarch. So lead's going to stay out in front for the UK as we come into already nearly the last quarter of the map, so it's pretty quick. Digital Hypno and Exarch both have a bit of combo. If they can somehow make it through the ending, I don't know that they will be able to, though. Yeah, those are going to be a couple breaks. Digital Hypno and Konyo both missing. Mook and Exarch still alive, and not anymore. Okay. Well. Who else just likes missing everywhere? Because apparently all of these players just like missing everywhere. That's going to be the United Kingdom winning just basically because of the first half of the map. You could discount the entire second half and it doesn't even matter because everyone just died. Hey Skystar, can we have a talk about the ending of that map? Can we please have a discussion about the ending of that map? Because I think we need to have a discussion about the ending of that map. That, yeah. Well, the UK won it. The score goes to 5-3 for the United States with their own next pick to come. But like, what was that? Does anyone have an answer for what that was? Because I don't. So we did expect it to happen eventually. The United States will be leading back into the hidden pool. It's going to be hidden number 2. That is Border of Ecstasy. The AR8 hidden pick. Presumably going to be Digital Hypno, Exarch, Konyo, and Ches Bananas for the USA. United Kingdom already with roster in the lobby of Kingling, Oscaritos, Nega, and Lumi. There's the players for the USA coming back in. Exarch and Ches rejoining the lobby. And there is Digital Hypno back in as well, so yeah, as you expect. Roster's pretty much pretty predictable on this one. We'll see if the United States can win this map in back-to-back matches. It was pretty tight yesterday. It was only 126,000 points they won it by against Russia. And that was largely because Digital Hypno put up an 824k score. So we'll see if he can do that again today, or something similar to it. I believe the United Kingdom will be a very stern test here on an AR8 hidden pick. Players such as Oscaritos, of course, well known, as we've said before, for that low AR. Luminescento I'm a little bit less familiar with in that regard, but been in for some of these tricky types of maps. But this map is quite long, and it is very tricky. So we're gonna reserve any judgment until a little later on when we see how the players perform. Early breaks occurring. We see Konyo and Ches Bananas both breaking for the USA. Kingling with a very early miss for the UK, but still 3 FCs on that side. Looks like Exarch with the break right at the beginning. New break from Nega as well as Kingling for the UK, but Ches Bananas and Exarch both missing for the United States. Digital Hypno the only combo left on that side. Meanwhile, Oscaritos and Luminescento with the FCs still going for the UK, keeping the lead and running it out to maybe about 100k. We'll see how long those two can keep those combos going. As we said, this is a very long map. Players are going to be able to build up a little bit of free combo here, which is going to help the United States out, as Kingling is a bit behind in terms of combo, behind both all of Konyo, Ches, and Exarch, but UK still with the 2 FCs alive. That is going to do work for them. Very good accuracy as well, both above 99%. Nega at 99.5%, in fact, has the best accuracy in the map, despite the break early on. Gonna be breaks aplenty. That's going to be Exarch, Nega, and Kingling all missing, but United Kingdom still with 2 FCs alive, Oscaritos and Lumi. That being said, Konyo and Chessbananas do have some combo between them. Digital Hypno still has an FC as well. Well, as I say that, Konyo and Exarch both missing, Nega and Kingling as well. Oscaritos, Luminescental still with the FCs going. That's doing a lot for the UK here, as their lead still remains over 160,000 points. Can they make it through this section that makes me want to tear my ears out? That is the real question. Well, they do. Chessbananas has a pretty big combo backing up Digital Hypno's FC, but UK still with 2 FCs alive. Those two are not letting up at all. Nearly to 1,000 combo now. Still 2 FCs to 1. This is very tense. Oh, it's going to be a break from Chessbananas. That is big. The United Kingdom will be able to run with that. Exarch breaking as well. This one, I think, might have just ended right there. Regardless of what Digital Hypno does, it's a 300,000 point lead for the UK instantly. At long last, they might be getting this break point back. 2 FCs still going, and Kingling and Nega, no slouches, both over 450 combo. This is the UK in form on this pick. Kingling does find a break, but it is so late that I don't know that it's going to help the United States out any. We might be seeing 2 FCs for the UK and a third on the side of the US. No! Oscaritos finding a break. But he did what he needed to here. 800k is a pretty monstrous score regardless. And it's a 400,000 point lead for the United Kingdom. They're going to take this one. That's going to be that break point back. It's going to be just 5-4 the score now. The UK will have their next pick and will have the opportunity to tie up the match at 5 apiece. The United Kingdom losing 4 points in a row, but then winning 3 of the next 4. Luminescental with the FC matching Digital Hypno. In fact, improving on his accuracy even. An incredible performance from him to FC that. Oscaritos not far behind either, 850k. As we said, a very strong score to back up that FC, but wow, 2 FCs on this map, one from either side, and the United Kingdom with a very good score overall. Winning that one by 120,000 points. That's wrong. That's 460,000 points. And because we love long maps here in the 4WC Grand Finals pool, it's going to be Lilac. Mapped by Nathan. The mapped by Minami. 4-minute long alt pick. UK looks like they're quickly decided on their roster for this one with Lumi, Oscaritos, Nega, and Malteser. United States running back their normal roster, or what feels like their normal roster. Ches, Konyo, Exarch, and Digital Hypno. This is the UK's chance here. They're looking to tie this up. The map will be underway. This is our 10th map now in this best of 13, so it's coming down to the wire. If the United States can somehow find a break point here, they will have an opportunity to see a couple of match points. If the UK wins it, it'll be one pick left for both teams, with the score tied at 5. A lot on the line on this particular pick, and this is why second pick feels like an advantage sometimes. So we'll see how this map goes for these teams. The United States lost this yesterday to Russia. It was about 256K. Couple little differences could have gone one way or the other on it yesterday, so we'll see if the United States can figure things out. But the early break is going to come from Konyo, so the advantage will be with the United Kingdom in the early goings here. About 160 combo lead for the UK. We did see Ches Bananas with the one miss in yesterday's match. We have a couple of 2 misses for the USA as well. At pretty inopportune places, unfortunately. Ches will find his first break a little earlier on today than he would have liked. That's 2 FCs gone for the United States, still 4 going for the UK. So it's going to be an early lead for them. Not big as of yet, but that's going to grow if they can maintain these combos a bit longer. Exarch will break for the United States. They have 1 FC left only. The United Kingdom still with 4 alive. This is an incredible showing from them so far. A third of the way through. All 4 players full comboing, all over 640 combo. Konyo Chesman is going to try to put their combos back together, but they're a long way behind now. It's already over 100,000 points, and we're not yet halfway through. Konyo finding another break for the USA. This is not what they wanted at all, apparently. United Kingdom is having their way with this map. Still 4 FCs through the first Ki. Skritos writing what in his smoke. Maybe got to look at the scoreboard or something. I'm not really sure. The UK's pulling out all the stops here, though. Luminescenta will find their first break, but they still are in a pretty comfortable position here. UK with 3 FCs alive. 1 player having some trouble will not really have that big of an effect on them. Digital Hypno, the only FC still alive for the United States. All right, things are going to get maybe a little bit dicier for the UK now. That's a break from Malteser. Oskaritos and Nega, the FC, is still alive. Luminescental breaking once again. He's beginning to have a little bit of trouble here. Some chain misses, and the United States may be able to make a run at this one in the last third of the map, because they do have a lot of combos since those early breaks. UK is going to try to rely on the 2 FCs that they still have alive, though. The lead's still 200,000 points, but there is time. This is a quite long map. A lot of combo to be had. If you can make it through the trickier parts, you can really build up. For now, though, it is Oskaritos and Nega still with the FCs. Nega breaks his full combo. That could be important. Chesman is finding a miss for the United States, but Luminescental finding a break for the UK. Konyo finding a miss. That was the next longest combo behind Digital Hypno's FC for the USA, but Digital Hypno and Exarch both with big combos. Oskaritos breaks his FC for the UK, and Luminescental breaks once again. That's what the United States needed here towards the end to try to make a comeback. The lead only 100,000 points now. The United States has eradicated the advantage that the UK held as the client freezes on us. Okay, We're back alive. Digital Hypno still with the FC. Exarch still with the big combo. This lead is coming down. Is it going to be fast enough, though, as Digital Hypno's client needs to reload so we can see what's going on here? I have no way of knowing what's happening because Digital Hypno is gone from the lobby on the screen. It's going to be so hard to tell what's happening. I don't know if he DC'd completely because that could completely change the complexion of this one. We'll see if he has at least maybe a local score if he disconnected. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's going to be showing that United Kingdom is winning, but that's missing a score from Digital Hypno. So we're going to wait and see here and give it a moment and find out if his score submitted. Boy, this is a tough one because of the score from Digital Hypno at the time when he froze. He needs 870k basically. It's 868,198 the score difference without his score. We need to find out if Digital Hypno has a score, and I'm not getting an answer here. Okay, match is finished. Digital Hypno has left the game, which means he does not have a submitted score. We need to find out what's going on here. Man, who doesn't love Osu? So we don't have a proof of Digital Hypno's score. He obviously did not finish the map. The result is ambiguous. Per the rules, score point goes to the United Kingdom. 5-5 goes the score. United States will have the next pick. This will be their final pick of the match. So we'll see what the United States picks for their last map. Pretty important one here. I believe Nega managed to get himself silenced because he was lagging and sent like 10 messages while he was lagging, so they all sent it once, so he got timed out because Bancho does that to people. So we'll probably be waiting on him anyway, but it is the United States' pick regardless of what happens with his situation over there. Alright, as we reach the hour and 45-minute point of this match, we are awaiting the final pick of the first set from the United States. I guess they really don't know what they want here. I don't blame them, it's a tricky spot to be in. Okay, at long last, it's going to be Niji O Ametara, the next pick from the United States. They're, as we've said, their final pick of this set. .5 star, 250 BPM. Well, I don't know what. Okay, Drive, if you're watching the stream, what were you doing when you put the BPMs on this sheet? Because this is literally wrong. Like it's 123 BPM, so if you're doubling it, it would be 246, not 250. I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. Anyway, slightly small circles, right? It's 4.2 no mods. That's what, like 5.4, 5.5 with Hard Rock. It's been the first time we've seen this as well. Hard Rock was really ignored. The other two Hard Rocks besides Chronodiver were ignored in the USA versus Russia match yesterday, so we don't have a good idea of you know, what the result might look like on this one. We'll wait for Digital Hypno to come back. I genuinely don't know where he keeps going in between maps. Every map he's been leaving and coming back. But I guess that's his MO technically. We're gonna try and get things sped up a little bit in the second set if it comes to that, but at this point, I just gotta go with things on this set. All right, we're ready to go. Finally. Zyfox, Malteser, Nega, Kingling, Digital Hypno, Konyo, Exarch, and Chessman is on the other side for the United States. We are all connected, so we will get underway. Map number 11. As we said, this is the last pick for the United States. This is pretty important. If they lose this one, the United Kingdom will have the opportunity to try to close things out on their own pick and win the entire tournament right there. If they win this pick, the United Kingdom, of course, will be down a match point, or a set point, as it were. Will have all the pressure on them trying to force the tiebreaker. And it's a pretty lengthy one. This is another long map, 4 minutes and 8 seconds, because apparently this entire pool is just really long. So it gives us plenty of time for players to build up combo, to build up the pressure. Early break from Kingling over on the UK side. It's gonna give the US a small advantage, but Chessman is gonna find a break right back. So 3 FCs to 3. Score gonna stay near even here so far. Just accuracy basically separating the teams, about 30 combo different. However, that is going to be a break from Malteser. UK down to 2 FCs, Zyfox and Nega. USA still, Digital Hypno, Konyo, Exarch all holding on to their combo as we make our way through the first key eye section here. Zyfox will break for the UK as well. Just 1 FC left now for the British side. Now, yep, still an FC alive. Nega didn't actually break. It looked like he did, he didn't. Gonna be a break from Chaz Bananas. 2 FCs from the United States. Digital Hypno Exarch against the 1 of the UK on Nega. Not a lot of combo trying to back up that FC though. Kingling and Zyfox both struggling a bit here. Malteser with about a 250 combo or so, doing what he can, but it is a 100,000 point lead or so for the United States as Digital Hypno and Exarch maintain their full combo. Another break from Konyo here. But players to watch, Digital Hypno, Exarch, and Nega. Konyo and Chessman is trying their best to miss themselves into irrelevance on this pick, unfortunately. Everything's gonna just be up to the carry players. Kingling gonna find another break. Zyfox and Maltese are both building their combo back up, doing a pretty good job of it. Chessman and Konyo continue to break, but Digital Hypno and Exarch continue to FC. This is gonna end up being pretty tense at this rate. Malteser, however, finding a break. He was helping to build up some combo alongside Zyfox behind Nega. Not any longer, though. Nega's still with that FC alive. But Exarch and Digital Hypno double FCing so far for the United States, helping build up nearly a 200,000 point lead for that side. Or not. That's going to be a break from Nega. Digital Hypno missing as well as Kingling and Chessman, as Exarch, though, still FCing. Zyfox with a 560 combo. The longest now for the UK. It is a 200,000 point lead for the United States. Zyfox missing. Just under a third of the map left to go. Exarch the only FC in the entire match. Really no combo anywhere else, as that was Zyfox and Ketamine. Zyfox and Malteser, both missing, as well as Nega. So this one is more or less over. It's going to be pretty tough for the UK to come back in this one unless Exarch completely dies, because they just don't have much combo going on. So it looks like, as we go into the last Ki, the United States will be looking to take a 6-5 lead here on their final pick of the match. More breaks from Chessman, but Digital Hypno, Exarch, both with Exarch, of course, still with the FC. Digital Hypno with a decent combo behind him. Exarch putting on his carry pants here, and he's gonna have, if not an FC, at least very nearly. And it's going to be more than enough for the United States to win this one by 400, 500,000 points, putting all of the pressure now on the United Kingdom as the score goes to 6-5. So the United States, after losing 3 points in a row, does come back on their last pick. And they put all the pressure on the United Kingdom now. The FC from Exarch, S rank from Digital Hypno. Pushing it to the brink here. United Kingdom will have the pick next to try and force a tiebreaker. And what's left for them to pick from is the question. They've got Nomad 1. They have Hidden 3. They have DTs number 1 and 4. It's going to be Hidden number 3, Mari Maris. It's a short one, 2 minutes and 6 seconds, mapped by Minor Sonek as the last map before the potential tiebreaker here in set 1 of the Grand Finals. Air 9.4, CS 4.4. And this is why we're here, right? These moments, the last pick of the match that'll decide whether we go to tiebreaker, whether we go straight to the grand finals bracket reset. Selected by the United Kingdom. As they try to force that TB, are we gonna see Ghost? Will we see the Camellia tiebreak? Or can the United States close this out here with a break point? We'll find out shortly. It's gonna be best 459, Oscaritos, Nega, and Luminescental. Digital Hypno, Exarch, Mook, and Ches Bananas for the United States. And we get right into the map. Early break coming from Luminescental on the UK side. United States will take a very small early lead. Ches Bananas still with an SS alive somehow. Best 459 gonna be the next to break for the United Kingdom. They are down to 2 FCs now. Ches Bananas breaking for the USA, so 3 FCs now on that side. 2. Several breaks on the tricky triangles is going to be Exarch and Ches Bananas. Mook breaking shortly thereafter. UK finding Luminescental is seeing another break. Oscaritos finding a break as well. Digital Hypno the only FC left for the USA. Nega the only FC left for the UK. These patterns are very tricky both to read and to play. We're seeing a couple more breaks here as Best 459 finds a miss, as does Mook. Digital Hypno versus Nega in that FC 1v1. Ches Bananas with the equal combo to Luminescental. Now we'll go ahead of him as Luminescental finds a break. United States may be able to take this lead back over. The scores are very close. Oscaritos the only one to break on that spaced quint pattern. Luminescental and Nega both break. That is the FC gone from Nega. UK has no FCs left alive. United States still has Digital Hypno at an FC, still has Ches Bananas on a 370 combo. Digital Hypno breaks, but Oscaritos and Best, as well as Luminescental, did as well. Ches Bananas is holding it down right now for Team United States. 440 combo, while nobody else can keep anything alive. He is the only player in the match with any sort of combo at all. Who would have thought Ches Bananas the one coming through in the clutch here for the United States? 300,000 points the lead. They are going to take this point, and that is going to be the first set here of the grand finals going to the USA 7-5, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to a bracket reset. Ches Bananas coming through in the clutch. We'll force the bracket reset match. We are gonna go to a 10-minute break, and we'll come back, start up the bands, the rolls and the bands for set number 2, the bracket reset. we'll be back in just under 10 minutes. I don't have an in-between screen of any sort, so we're just gonna put on a little Spotify and we're gonna hang out. Grab something to drink, grab a bite to eat. We'll be back here at about 10 minutes past the hour for the bracket reset match. Welcome back. It is time for the bracket reset match of the 4WC Grand Finals. This one's for all the marbles. We're starting off with the rolls. UK winning will opt for second pick, as expected, once again. So they will have the same pick order as last time. They're going to start off with the same band. Nomad 2 Choir Jail. Gonna see, hopefully getting into this set pretty quickly here. United States with the momentum, closing out the last set in style with a break point for the 7-5 win in order to force this bracket reset match. And we'll find out if we're gonna end up seeing the same bands once again. Last time around we got Nomad 2 and Fremod 3 from the UK, Double Time 3 and Nomad 5 from the USA. So we'll see if the US goes back to the Black Bullet ban, high BPM DT, or if they go somewhere else with their first ban. Taking their time on it. It's gonna be Nomad 5 is the first ban this time, so switching the order at least. Gwyn. The instant Hard Rock 3 ban from UK, so that's Nijino Amitara. That was the last pick from the United States, and they won it pretty convincingly, so the UK switching their ban up to that one, don't want to have to deal with it again. That does leave up Vanitas, Fremod number 3. United States will again ban Black Bullet by Fripp's side. Unluckily for Nyaten, his Fripp side that he found in the pool at long last was banned in all 3 matches played on this pool. It's only one different ban. Hard Rock 3 switching in for Fremod 3 from the United Kingdom. The other bans all the same. We'll see what the United States decides to start off this match with. They went with Fremod 2 Ray Y Terrorism last time. It did not go well for them. I expect a different first pick. It is going to be Hard Rock 2 this time, Chrono Diver Pendulums. This will be interesting. The United States won this one pretty convincingly the first set. It was 600, almost 700,000 points. The UK performed, I think, well below their expected standards for this map. It was their own pick, after all, but the United States performed under their own standards when they played it against Russia, so both teams have gotten their jitters on this pick out of the way. We'll see if they can both perform well this time around. We're gonna get going here. Hard Rock number 2, the first pick of bracket reset. Best 459 Kingling, Malteser Nega. So we're gonna see a swap for the United Kingdom, with Kingling coming in to replace Zyfox, who played this the first time around. United States gonna go Digital Hypno, Exarch, Ches Bananas, and Konyo, same roster as before. We'll see if this goes for them as well as it did last time around, or if the United Kingdom can shore up the troubles they had on this pick in the first set, make it a little more competitive this time. Early breaks from Kingling and Digital Hypno, trading 1 miss each. Best 459, the next to break from the United Kingdom. 2 FCs left against 3 from the USA. Best breaking once again. He was their second best performer on this map in the first set. So he's gonna need to right the ship here after a couple of early breaks. Meanwhile, the United States gonna take the advantage with 3FCs2. However, early break from Konyo. Nope, not a break. I lie. Thank you, tournament client. 3FCs still. Kingling breaking once again for the UK. Just 2 FCs still for them, though. Malteser and Nega doing their part for the team. Digital Hypno building his combo back up much better than Kingling or Best have been able to. A little bit earlier break as well. That's going to be a break from Nega. United Kingdom just has 1 FC left. Halfway through the map here, United States taking a 200,000 point lead. This one's going pretty quickly into their favor as we head into the last third of the map. Instant breaks from Ches and Nega at the same time. Ketamine though, Malteser breaking, Digital Hypno, Konyo missing, Exarch the only FC left now. There's no combo backing him up at all, but the UK has really no combo either. So this one is once again looking like it's going to go the way of the United States in pretty definitive form. Exarch still with the FC, really no one able to get any sort of combo going on the UK side. Exarch does finally, no, he does not break. His FC still alive, 99.36 AC as well. Exarch is literally hacking, and the United States are going to take the first point of this set very easily. 1-0, they take the lead. That was even more of a blowout than it was the first time. Exarch finishing off the FC, 99% accuracy. Very good play from him. He actually is toggling for this set, I think. That was quite the play from the Floridian player. And the United States, this time, gonna open it up with a 1-0 advantage. And United Kingdom gonna start with the same first pick as they did last set. It's gonna be Tsukino Hanataba by Sayuri, the DT pick. Little interesting, this one. United States won this as a break point in the first set. They'll look to replicate that, take an early break point again here, except this time they won their first pick instead of just trying to level it out with 1 break point to 1 early on. We'll see if Sage and Jensen come back in alongside Digital Hypno and Exarch for the United States this time around. All right, looks like we're gonna probably see about the same rosters here. The Exarch, Digital Hypno, Sage, Jensen, Zyfox, Nega, Malteser, Kingling coming in this time for the UK to replace Pengrio. So 1 change for both of their first 2 maps rosters. Meanwhile, the United States keeping the same roster in for both maps. We'll see what the outcome is on this one. It worked out for the USA on their first pick. We'll see if it works out for the UK on their own first pick, or if the United States can take an early break point advantage. This one was pretty close last time, 178k, but you know, 1 miss from Nega, 1 miss from Pengrio, 2 misses from Malteser. They performed pretty well on this. It's going to be a lot up to Digital Hypno and Exarch, I think, once again. They did, Exarch did FC this, and Digital Hypno came close. Gonna see if Sage can improve his performance on this one a bit, and who from the UK can step up to try and win it this time around. Into the first Ki we go with 8 FCs still alive, unsurprisingly. First break is going to come from Kingling on the United Kingdom side, so his first time playing this, and he's the first to miss. Jensen, however, will follow up with a miss for the United States, so 3 FCs to 3 on the board. Combo advantage to the UK, though only by about 80 combo. As we go into the second verse. Kingling finding another miss, so the combo advantage goes over to the United States. Still 3 FCs to 3 though, so it's going to stay very close. USA will try to get some of this advantage erased as best they can. Into the second Ki we go. It's going to be a break from Nega. 3 FCs to 2 now, the advantage to the United States. We'll see if they can make it through all the longer streams and bursts. Kingling with another miss. However, XR Jensen and Sage all missing together. Meanwhile, Nega did not miss and has his combo back in the client. So Nega, Malteser, and Zyfox all still FCing for the UK. I love the tournament client. It's so good. Looks like this one, this time around, is going to go the way of the United Kingdom. They've got a pretty big lead here, barring them completely and utterly falling apart at the end. And that is not going to be the case as they all make it through the long stream. Digital Hypno, the only FC on the United States side, so this is going to be a pretty comprehensive point here for the United Kingdom this time around. Doing much better on it than they did in the first set. As we said before, they are known as one of, if not the best speed teams in this tournament and have demonstrated that en route to this grand final. And they will show it off once again here, winning Suki no Hanataba in the reset by what looks like it's going to end up being nearly a 1,000,000-point margin. And that's going to be the score going 1-1. And that is Zyfox with a 99.5% accuracy FC. Nega and Maltese are both FCing as well. Yeah, that's a 3-way grand finals FC, by the way. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally the sort of thing that happens. Digital Hypno, the only FC for the United States. Really didn't much matter at that point. The DT team from the UK doing work, and Jensen just crashed my client. Thank you, Jensen. Good job. All right, so we're gonna see nobody on screen now. Hopefully somebody will load before the actual map starts, because otherwise we're literally just gonna be seeing 8 blanks because reasons that no one really understands as far as I'm aware.
Permit denied.
So this is the United States' second time picking this now. They won it in the first set with a double FC, Exarch on Hard Rock FCing, as well as Lalzep on Nomad. We'll see what happens this time around, except we won't actually see it, it looks like. As there is, to my knowledge, no way to actually fix this error, but whether by restarting the client or panicking or anything. Nothing that I have found works, so we might just not see anything happen in the client at all for this map, which is really cool because it's a neat map and a good song, but hey, what can you do? Alright, so you can't see it on screen, of course. It's going to be Zyfox, Kingling, Oscaritos, and Nega against Digital Hypno, Lalzep, Exarch, and Konyo. We're just going to have to start. There's not much I can do here, unfortunately. It's going to be Zyfox, Hidden, Hard Rock, Kingling, Hard Rock. Nega and Oscaritos both going Nomad. Last time Oscaritos went Hidden and didn't have a great time, so we'll see if it goes better this go-around with just the Nomad pick. On the USA side, Digital Hypno running Hard Rock as well as Exarch and Konyo. Lulzep nomading again. All right, well, we're alive, I guess. So we're gonna play the map. So it looks like United States about halfway through with a couple 100,000 point lead here. Lulzep once again FCing Nomad. Digital Hypno a little bit behind the FC, running Hard Rock. UK struggling a bit here as they did last time as well. I've messed with the sound a little bit, I think, so please let me know if it's off now. But this one looks like it's likely to go the way of the United States for a second time. Digital Hypno does find a break on that big jump, but it's a 300,000 point lead, and there's not a lot of combo on the UK side. Lulzep still with the FC, Exarch with 385 combo. So it's going to be back-to-back FCs for Lulzep on this map, which it feels like it was just put in the pool for him, realistically. Very strong low AR player, showing off what he's capable of once again here, FCing this twice and giving his team 2 points on it and a 2-1 lead this time. Lulzep is gonna end up having the most ridiculous match cost. Actually, he played one map twice and FC'd it both times. He's gonna have like seriously the highest match cost you'll ever see. Oh frick.
Hey, got a permit?
All right, my computer just froze twice in a row because of this tournament client. We're gonna restart the client for the 4th time! Woo! Cool. We have now managed to miss literally an entire map, by the way. The United States won. And we missed literally the entire thing. I fucking swear to God, somebody tell Peppy to fix his fucking bullshit-ass tournament client. This is literally intolerable. We literally missed Exarch fucking FCing Accelerate, by the way. Holy fucking God, we did it! Alright, I don't even care. Like, there's a couple of clients connected. That's fucking good enough for me. I don't really care. It's still missing 3 clients, and I just don't care, because at least there's some of them. Unfucking believable. I feel like all I can do anymore trying to stream tournaments is complain about this bullshit retarded ass tournament client and how fucking broken it has been for months on end, and they just don't care. They just don't care. I like, somebody needs to talk to somebody somewhere and say, hey, look at what's going on with this and the fact that tournaments in the community are impossible to stream because we end up with bullshit issues like this no matter what we do. We'll just spam restart the clients that don't have players in them. So Hard Rock won the pick. Saw this last set. Picked by the United States, won by the United States. We might get to see parts of it, at least. Don't know how much of it. We'll get to see part of it. It's something, I guess. Holy shit! Everybody fucking applaud! Everybody clap! I have 8 players! And I managed to set all the clients to low priority, so hopefully, by the grace of God, we might get to see at least one entire map with all the players in it. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. United States once again leading this pick. Digital Hypno and Chessman is on some pretty decent combo here. Ches, however, finding a break as well as Digital Hypno. There's no combo on the United States side. UK's got some room to work with here. Third of the way through, they're only about 40,000 points behind, and Best 459 and Kingling both on a combo as well as Nega. Oh, I lied. Ches Bananas does still have a combo. His combo came back. That's super cool. Kingling with a break for the UK. They do have a fair amount of combo on Best and Nega. We'll see how long those two can keep it up. So that's what's keeping them ahead on this one, but it's very slim, the margin at this point, about 10,000, 20,000 points. Break from Kingling. His score is not really as important. However, that is important. Best Malteser and Nega all breaking while the United States holds on to all of their combos. That's going to give them a big advantage. There's no combo over 100 for the UK. The United States finds just one miss in that tougher section there. Still a third of the map to go, but it's a 140,000 point lead now. Break from Ches, I think. Digital Hypno and Exarch though, keeping their combo up. Still nobody over 100 for the UK. They're struggling on this pick, even more so than they did last time around. 1/4 of the map left to go. United States out to almost working on a 300,000 point lead here. Konyo with Go Team written in his smoke. Yeah, they are. He is aware that he is kind of being carried on this pick, but it's okay. Fill player gonna fill, and he's doing a good job of it in this match. So no hate there. What the? iTunes, I don't want you to update. I'm doing other things. This is more important. Carried. Horny, says Konyo. Thanks. Digital Hypno Exarch still comboing. This one is going to be a pretty big USA win. It's going to be a 4-1 lead. Digital Hypno finding a break near the end here, but it does not matter. That's the USA once again successful on Mitsu. by a big margin and the 4-1 score. And this is a very similar circumstance to the one we found ourselves in last time. In the first set, the UK won the first map, and then the United States won 4 in a row. This time they traded the first 2 picks. The United States won 3 in a row. It's an identical 4-1 scoreline after 5 maps regardless. The UK was able to right the ship, so let's see if they can do that again. This is an important pick for them here, as it was last time. They picked Nomad 6, Soccer Burst's Shaw, with this exact pick in the last match. That being said, I think that map was a little bit too close for comfort. I don't know if they'll necessarily be going to it again to try and get them out of this hole. We will see, though. You know, they had Nomad 6 and 4. This time they picked Nomad 4 early and lost it. So they don't have that pick to go to again. They could even go Hidden 2. Okay, so it is going to be Shaw. They are going to go back to that risky pick. So third pick of the match for the United Kingdom is the exact same third pick they went with last time in the exact same situation. 4-1 the score in favor of the United States. Last time around, they had Malteser put forth a heroic performance to carry them through the second half of the map and come back and win it by a mere 37,000 points, with Digital Hypno just 1 missing to lead the United States to a very close finish on this pick. With that in mind, his score will be tough to replicate, but I think his teammates can improve as well. The same goes for the United Kingdom here. I think they had a bit of an underperformance from Best 459 if he stays in for this one, or if they're going to bring in a different roster this go around. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. The United States, it looks as though they're going to be replacing Jensen with Ches Bananas this time for this map. The United Kingdom bringing in Luminous Sentinel in place of Best. So replacing their worst performing member. The other 3 staying the same. Same thing goes for the United States. So I think this will be very interesting. Both teams opting to replace players who scored under 300K. This feels like, you know, kind of an RNG pick. It's a little bit of a toss-up. If Digital Hypno hadn't had that one break, he would have, or even if his break had been 100 or 200 combo later, it would have been enough to carry the United States last time. He's going to have to do the same thing again, I think, unless his team can really pick it up. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom will look to see if Malteser and Oscaritos can once again put up big numbers over 500K for both of them in the first set as they try to work their way back from this 4-1 deficit. And here we begin. No skip Sunday. This is a lot of map. There are so many places you can break. As we see already, Ches and Malteser trading misses there at the same spot early on. Yeah, this is it's a decently long map. It's 3 minutes and 17 seconds, but I would argue it maybe feels a bit longer than that even. United Kingdom has their ace in the hole in this time. Luminous Sentinel has looked really, really good on these technical picks. So we'll see if he can help make this pick a little bit safer for them this time around. Meanwhile, the United States needs Digital Hypno to reprise his performance from the first set. That is going to be a break from Luminous Sentinel. United Kingdom down to 2 FCs. Nega breaking as well, so just 1 FC now, that of Oscaritos. Malteser not too far behind. But the United States has 3 FCs still on the board. Ches Bananas finding a break, as well as Exarch. So it is now 2 FCs for the USA, 1 FC and a near FC for the UK. Combo advantage to that side. However, Luminous Sentinel finding another break. Digital Hypno, the comfortable combo. And Konyo performing a bit better on this than he did before so far. Oscarito is going to find a miss on really not a very difficult pattern. That's a very bad time for a break. Halfway, just under halfway through, his accuracy once again leaving something to be desired. Same for Malteser. Nega and Luminescental both with S ranks, but both have broken a couple of times. Meanwhile, for the United States, you have Digital Hypno still with a 98.7% FC. Konyo with an A rank, but still with the FC alive for him as well. The US up will look to get a 100,000 point lead here. Konyo may have broken in the first, like, I think it's just slider ends. I don't think he actually has missed. There are a lot of slider ends to miss in this one, so it wouldn't surprise me too much. But this is the closest thing to free combo I think that exists in this map. It's gonna help out the USA here. 100,000 point lead, and that's a break from Malteser at the worst possible time. 1/3 of the map to go, and he was the longest combo on their team. And Nega breaking as well. That may have just sealed the fate for the United Kingdom, as well as Luminescental. United Kingdom is falling apart, unfortunately, on this pick. Konyo will lose his FC, but Digital Hypno still alive. Chessmanaz and Exarch both around 500 combo. Well, a break from Chessmanaz, but Exarch and Digital Hypno still keeping things going, and the United Kingdom really has no combo here to try and bring this one back. Digital Hypno, the only combo left now for the United States. We'll see if their lead is enough that it doesn't really make a big difference, because the United Kingdom doesn't have a lot of combo to work with. It's a 300,000 point lead for the USA. Just the last section of the map to come. Digital Hypno, as a reminder, only missed one time in this first go-around on this map. We'll see if he can improve that to the FC this time. United Kingdom building up some combo. Nega, Oscaritos, and Malteser all have combo alive. I don't know if there's enough time left now, regardless of what happens, and Digital Hypno still on the FC. Luminescental and Nega both breaking. That will seal their fate, I believe. United Kingdom, unfortunately, not able to replicate their win last time. Like I said, a very risky pick, and it does not work out for them. The United States winning this one pretty big this time around, backed up by Digital Hypno, who will FC, it looks like, unless he breaks in the last moment. And that's an FC from Digital Hypno. United States takes a 5-1 lead. Digital Hypno doing Digital Hypno things. He missed it last time. He said, no, we're not going to do that again. We're going to FC it this time. Konyo and Chessman is following up. Exarch at 400k, Konyo at 393k. Pretty similar scores from them, but Digital Hypno really just solo carrying that one for the USA, as the United Kingdom struggled pretty heavily on it, but really the margin of victory at a 445k, that's just Habib right there. That is the difference that having a player on your team like that makes. And that is now 4 points in a row for the USA after the first 2 points were split. 5-1. You never want to say a lead feels comfortable, but the USA has won a couple of picks now that they lost last time, with Nomad 4 and Nomad 6 back-to-back break points that were maps the UK won in the first set. And, you know, I don't for an instant blame the UK for picking Accelerate. They looked pretty good on it, and they had a comfortable win in the first set. USA came out and performed well on it. This time, though, I question the Shaw pick. I said before the map, it was 37,000 points, and it was just a matter of Digital Hypno holding a little bit more combo that made the difference between the UK winning it and the United States winning it in the first set. This time, no such trouble for Habib as he came out and put up the FC, and that made all the difference. So United Kingdom gonna have to seriously think about any remaining picks they have. Best case scenario, they're gonna be down 5-2 with their next pick. Worst case scenario, it's gonna be 6-1, and they're gonna be facing several championship points in a row. But the United States' pick will come first. We're gonna see what they go with to try to push this to that championship point scenario as they look to take a 6-1 lead. What will their next pick be to try to make that happen, though? They've got a lot of options available to them, and their choice is being discussed as we speak. I'm curious whether we maybe see a Lilac pick Or maybe another Hard Rock. They do have, oh no, they don't have any Hard Rock left, excuse me. Hard Rock pool has been exhausted. They're gonna go back to the hidden pool. That was gonna be my next guess, would be Trick Clash 220. And that is going to be the pick for the United States. Trick Clash 220, 22,000 power extended. So this is a full version of this song, 3 minutes long. Pretty relentless one. Mapped by Apathy, 6.72 stars, CS 4.5. We're getting a lot of small circles going on. We have, you know, the CS 6.5 Hard Rock. We have the CS 6 No Mod. Now we have the CS 4.5 hidden pick. United States won this in the first set. 240,000 points was their margin of victory, backed as per usual. Digital Hypno and Exarch, their top two scorers, by a couple 100,000 points. Habib with the 687k, Exarch 601k. Best score for the UK was only 494,000. So we'll see if the United Kingdom can improve their performance on this map. But that being said, Digital Hypno actually performed better against Russia on this map than he did in the first set here against the UK, so he'll be looking to improve that back up again as we get our rosters set up here. Looks like we're gonna see a change here for the UK. Best 459 staying out, Zyfox coming in for him on this map, Nega Kingling, Pengrio staying in as the same players from last time around. The United States gonna have the same four as in the first set: Digital Hypno, Chez Bananas, Exarch, and Konyo. They're gonna look to, again, replicate their scores from before. I think 2 million points will probably be a good baseline to shoot for, but they're gonna want more than that. They're gonna want 2.5, I think, give or take. We'll see how they do in that regard. We're gonna get underway here. Map number 7. And once again, this is one where the United Kingdom really wants to steal a break point away. United States with the 5-1, a very dominant lead so far in this bracket reset. And a map that I think they are pretty comfortable with. They found a couple of odd misses the first time around, so they're gonna maybe try to get rid of those. Digital Hypno, you know, he's just gonna look to FC every map. Once again, Konyo breaking in the first little bit of combo. We saw that happen last time. It's again happening here. Pengrio will be the break for the United Kingdom. Exarch missing early on as well, though, so the United States gonna fall behind a little bit. UK gonna take that advantage at the very beginning here. As we said, this one just over 3 minutes long. Plenty of time. Exarch and Zyfox gonna trade a couple of misses. 2 FCs left for the US still, though. Digital Hypno and Chez Bananas keeping their FCs going. Nega the FC for the UK. Pengrio the next best combo. Exarch gonna need to do some work to get his combo back up if he wants to show up like he did last time on this one. UK, meanwhile, finding another break on Zyfox. Digital Hypno and Chez, those FCs still going for the USA. It is dead even. Oh my gosh, separated by 54 points at that break. That's going to quickly change as the United States will use their combo advantage to take the score lead. Things are going to get real, though. This map has plenty to offer. Oh, okay. Kingling, Nega, and Chez Bananas all breaking in quick succession. That was a little questionable. Konyo missing as well. Exarch missing too. I don't know what's going on here with these guys. Those were some strange misses. But Digital Hypno still FCing as well as Nega. That being said, UK with a big combo advantage because of Pengrio's 570 combo. I don't know what just happened. Those were some very peculiar breaks from a lot of players. United States going to once again call upon Digital Hypno to try and carry this one, but the United Kingdom is going to roll out to a bit of a lead here as we hit the second break. UK with a pretty big combo advantage. However, Pengrio finding a break. Konyo as well for the US, but that was Pretty big. Kingling missing for the UK. Ches Bananas for the US. Exarch and Konyo trading as well. Digital Hypno breaks his FC. This is going to become pretty difficult here for the United States. The United Kingdom has Nega still on the combo, as well as Zyfox at around 600. Nega breaks his FC, but it's a big difference now. Zyfox with a 600 plus combo. The United States really doesn't have anything, but Zyfox misses. It's just about 200k the lead for the United Kingdom, and we're getting to the point where it's going to be insurmountable. Digital Hypno and Exarch are going to be frantically trying to combo this ending to see if they can bring this score back, but they don't have much of a combo lead, and their team is having difficulties. 200k the lead for the United Kingdom. This looks like it's going to be a break point. Unless the United Kingdom completely flails about at this ending here, the USA is going to succumb. It's going to be the UK taking a break point. I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened on this pick for the United States. The United Kingdom taking advantage, and that's going to be the break point that the UK needed. That was a very peculiar sort of map. I don't know what to think, because there were just breaks all over the place, and you know, like I said, the United Kingdom just took advantage of the United States struggling mightily with that pick. May give them a little bit of confidence going forward, especially with that play from Nega. Just one miss and over 99% accuracy. So 5-2 goes the score. One of the break points is back. As we hit the 3-hour mark of this match in the bracket reset, United Kingdom with the next pick, they will try to use that break point to see if they can find themselves a little bit of momentum, catapult themselves back into this match. We were in a similar spot last time around. The United States was up 5-2 before the UK won 3 points in a row, starting with Accelerate. As we said, they obviously already picked that in this one, so they don't have that option to go to. You're gonna have to change things up a little bit later on in this match compared to the previous set. But this was where the UK got their comeback on, was this pick here, as they tied it up 5-5. It is going to be Malteser, and immediately followed by Luminous Sentinel, the United Kingdom losing 2 of its FCs instantly. That's not what you want to see, especially on your own pick, and especially on a map that was so contested as this was last time around. Malteser with a break, Luminous Sentinel with, I believe, a slider break. United States will try to take advantage of those as we go into this next verse. They still have 4 FCs on the board, but there's a lot of map left to go. This one's quite long. Konyo will be the first to break for the United States. Luminous Sentinel, however, breaking again. Oscaritos and Nega still FCing. Meanwhile, Digital Hypno, Exarch, and Chessman is all FCing for the United States. Luminous Sentinel breaking once again. This is what happened to him last time. Once he broke once, he broke a lot. Oscaritos and Maltese are both breaking, as well as Exarch on the USA, but it is still 2 FCs for the United States. Just Nega with the FC for the UK and not being backed up by much. Will the United States be able to run away with this one? 2 FCs still alive, and Konya with about a 300 combo. Meanwhile, the UK having some trouble. Luminous Sentinel struggling a bit. We have a third of the map left to go. It is about a 200,000 point lead for the USA. Will the UK be able to pull this one back, as we saw them do a couple times in the first set? Or will the USA be able to hang on to this lead in the last quarter of the map? They all hit the jumps as we will get going towards that last Ki section. Still 2 FCs, Digital Hypno and Chessman is putting on a show here for the United States. Nega doing everything he can for the UK, does finally lose his FC at 1350 combo. That might be it for the UK on this pick. The United States looking to pull out another break point, and with it a 6-2 advantage. Chessman is Digital Hypno still with their FCs alive. Just the very end of the map to go, and it is a 500,000 point lead for the United States. They are guaranteed now to win this pick. As I said, a risky one for the United Kingdom, and again, a risky pick not working out for this British squad. Chessman and his Konyo and Exarch all breaking, but Digital Hypno, well, he was out to prove something after the point was given over the United Kingdom when he crashed his client last time around, and he has proven his point now. It's 6-2 the lead as the United States takes the break point. So, Digital Hypno with the FC this time. Ches Bananas with the 1560 combo. Not the greatest of accuracy, but the combo was there. And the USA pretty thoroughly outplays United Kingdom on Lilac. That could be the last pick we get to see from the United Kingdom in this tournament. The United States now with their pick with several championship points. Will this be the time to see DT1 for the first time in this match? Will they close out another match with Snowstorm? What's it gonna be from the USA here? They've got a lot of options. Where will they go this time around? It could be... I don't think they'll go Hidden 2. It could be Hidden 3. We could say Mare Maris. It could be either of the remaining DT picks, whether it's Snowstorm or Heart of Night. They did have... Well, it's not going to matter. It's Hidden 3, so they're going to try and close this match out with the same map they closed the first set. This map took some heroics from Ches Bananas to win the first go-around, did Mare Maris. Putting on an absolute performance when it counted. Digital Hypno had the best score on it, but Ches Bananas had the combo at the end. It was a 400k lead and a 400k win for the USA, so they'll look to make that happen again. If they can do so, they will be the winners. If not, the United Kingdom will be one break point closer to trying to come back in this one. Interestingly, it's going to be Mook coming in. We have not seen a whole lot of him today. He'll be replacing Konyo this time. The United Kingdom, meanwhile, Nega, Oscaritos, Luminescental, and Best 459, they're going to have the exact same lineup as they did in set 1. United States making one player change. And I will note that, no, they are not making a player change, excuse me. It was Mook in for this before. I tell a lie. I don't know why I thought they had Konyo in before. So Mook, so it's the same players on both teams, perhaps. However, Best 459 will leave, so we'll see if he's going to be getting replaced. And here we go. Exact same rosters as we saw about an hour and 20 minutes ago, give or take. Gonna be coming back in for the second go round of Mare Maris. The United Kingdom on their knees begging for a miracle here. They lost this one by a pretty considerable 400,000 point margin in the first set. They're going to need to improve on that by a lot if they want to stay alive in this tournament. The United States looking to close it out and become the champions. 2 minutes are all that stand between them and the title. This map is very tricky though, and replicating a performance 2 maps in a row is not the easiest thing to do on it. There are plenty of places to find breaks as we see Nega and Mook trading misses early on here. Digital Hypno finding an early miss as well for the USA, so it's going to be the lead going over to the United Kingdom. Still 3 FCs alive. We'll see if his combo comes back or if that was a legitimate miss. Looks like it was an actual break. Let's see what else is happening here. Ches Bananas and Mook showing misses in the client. Hard to say whether they actually were. Luminescental, Oscaritos, and Nega as well. This one's going to stay pretty close here. Just Exarch FCing for the USA. Just Best 459 for the United Kingdom. A lot of misses here. Best 459 finding a break. Exarch still with the FC alive. That's going to allow the United States to bring this score gap back over. Halfway through we go. Score is about balanced on a knife's edge here. Exarch, though, still with the FC. Ches Bananas and Digital Hypno trying to build their combo back up. Into the second half of the map we go. Exarch and Ches both breaking. That's going to be pretty big here as Luminescental and Nega keep their combos alive. Oh my god, that's a lot of misses. That's everyone for the United States breaking, and everyone except Luminescental from the United Kingdom. Will he be the hero that they need? Maybe not, as he does find a break as well. There's no combos anywhere. Everyone is breaking non-stop. This one is going to be so close just by virtue of there being no combos. Digital Hypno and Exarch are doing everything they can, though. Digital Hypno about to get back up to a 200 combo. Is it going to be enough, or will it be too late? No, he does break. And Best 459 with the combo that's going to keep the United Kingdom alive in this one. Oh, it could go back over. This is going to come down to the absolute last second. Mook finding a break, but Exarch still with that combo. Ches Bananas breaking. Exarch still with that combo. Is it enough? No, it is not. The United Kingdom exacts their revenge on Mare Maris and keeps themselves alive for just a moment longer at least. And that is all 4 UK members within about 20,000 points of each other. Exarch, despite the 573k, was not enough to lead the United States to victory on that one, and we are still alive in this match. And it is going to be Heart of Night as the next pick from the United Kingdom.
Very popular. People loved it because
And this just got a little bit more interesting here.
very popular. People loved it.
We did see the United States play this yesterday against Russia. They won it. But United Kingdom is a very, very strong double-time team. They did win the only DT that's been played so far in this set. In fact, the only DT map that's been played in this match, it was just played in both sets. We'll see if the UK can stave off elimination for another map as they lean back into their DT pool. United States put up a decent score in this, but it was incredibly close. It was 2.2 million score. They won by 31,000. They had a very poor performance from Konyo on that one. He scored only 232k, bottom scoring by 200,000 points. So we'll see who they bring in if somebody can perform a little bit better than yesterday. It's gonna be Sage replacing Konyo this time, and Jensen joining as the fourth member for the United States. United Kingdom gonna have Zyfox, Kingling, Malteser, and Nega. And this will be interesting to see if the United Kingdom can win another DT pick, force the United States back onto their own pick as they continue to try to close out the match. UK still trying to stay alive in this tournament here in our grand final. Will this be where the United States closes it out, or will the United Kingdom's last stand continue? From 6-2 down. It's a long road ahead of them, but they've gotten one of those points back that they needed. This map is very, very laggy. Hopefully it will sort itself out, because this is the problem we had with the last map of the match yesterday on DT1. Yay, we're getting a slideshow again. I love it. All right, let's just real quick try to reload this and see if it helps any. I can't make any promises, though. It is the United States currently out in the lead by 200,000 points. Kingling and Maltese are struggling quite a bit. Nega a bit behind in combo, while Zyfox holds on to the FC. Meanwhile, the USA, Digital Hypno, Jensen, both FCing. Sage with a pretty decent combo behind them. Kingling and Maltese are both struggling as we continue to have some more lag. We'll do the best we can with it, though. Okay, it wasn't actually that big a lead at all. It's actually like 30,000 points. Thanks, tournament client. I appreciate you. It's going to be Digital Hypno and Jensen basically against Zyfox and Nega here. But Sage is a sneaky 550 combo backing up those FCs. We're only halfway through, though, so there's a lot of time left as we get some more lag. Thank you, client. I appreciate you so much. You're great. That is, I think, a break from Jensen. All right. We had a break from Zyfox as well as a break from Malteser. Nega is on a big combo here, but Digital Hypno is still FCing. There's not really a lot of combo backing up Digital Hypno, but he's keeping them in the lead by about 100,000 points. There's a lot of combo in the UK though. Kingling with 480 or 490. Zyfox working up toward 300. That's a break from Kingling. If Digital Hypno can keep his FC alive, the United States will be able to close this out here. It's going to be very tight in these last moments. But this is Digital Hypno being Digital Hypno, Habib being Habib, doing the thing he does where he just FCs a map and says, we're ending this right here and right now. And that's 100,000 point lead. I think the United States have this one. It's going to come down to the last seconds just to make sure. But is he going to FC this in the grand finals as the last map? Well, yes. Yes, he is. It's a very tight one, but the United States win it on the back of an FC from Digital Hypno. That is the USA 7-3, your champions of 4-Digit World Cup 2019. That is the definition of a champion right there, coming through with the FC in the clutch, winning that by a mere 89,000 points. He needed that FC and he got that FC. Despite the best efforts of Nega and Zyfox, just not able quite to stay in that map. And they are your victors, coming through the losers bracket after the defeat at the hands of Russia in the round of 16. No, quarterfinals? Quarterfinals.
Very popular. People.
The United States make it all the way back through the losers bracket, through the bracket reset match, and will emerge victorious in the grand finals. 7-5, 7-3. And that is the performance they needed when they needed it.
People loved it because
I think this was about everything we could have hoped for in our grand finals. All that it was missing was a tiebreaker, really. Other than that, I think we got everything we needed. The United States, winners of OWC, winners of 4WC over the United Kingdom in a bracket reset in both. They'll be receiving 4WC badge after a 3.5-hour long marathon of a bracket reset match. That is going to be it for us for this year. Of course, I have been this one guy, your host, spreadsheet maker, referee, streamer, commentator, all around doing kind of everything type of person. I'd like to extend a massive congratulations, first of all, to the United States on their victory, as well as to the UK and Russia, our second and third place finishers, as well as to all the other teams for their performance in this one. Huge thank you, of course, to everyone who's been in stream, watching these matches as best they could with this client in the state that it is in. We appreciate you guys making it through with us and hope you enjoyed the matches. Thank you to co-host Weed, aka Drev, aka Salmon, dealing with everything that I didn't deal with, mostly map pools, doing a job with those. Thank yous, of course, to all the staff as well, all the other referees. I wish I had a handy list. Let's see what we got here. So the other referees, of course, including Spaghetti Cat, Chili Repair, Bartek Han, Yaz, and all the others. Let's see, Gumala, Bakugo, My Angel Jack Wang. Anyone I'm missing as well. Big thank you to everyone who staffed, helping make this happen. And that, as I said, that is gonna do it. I think we had a pretty decent time with this tournament. You know, it had all the issues you can expect these days, but the best teams came out and showed what they're capable of. The United States, our victors, proved that they are truly the United States is truly the Osu country to beat. But the UK coming out and finishing second in the qualifiers, made it all the way to second place overall, matching their seed. Very impressive performance from them throughout the tournament. Hope to see them again, as well as everybody else next year, maybe. If we bring this one back in 2020. But this is going to be me signing off for 4-Digit World Cup this year. And we will see you guys next time. Make sure to stick around. Tomorrow in the Osu community, we have the Yaz's Summer Cup Grand Final. That's going to be one that you're definitely going to want to turn up for. 18 UTC there. We see Taibai versus none other than Bubbleman looking to win back-to-back YSC badges. So make sure to come to that one. It might be some of the last you see of me for quite some time. So hopefully we'll see you guys there tomorrow. If not, we'll see you guys whenever the next time is, whether it's 4WC 2020 or another tournament down the road. But otherwise, if nothing else, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves out there, kids. And thank you for watching once again. We'll see ya.